I'm a big fan of books, but that wasn't the case all the time, especially when I was a little kid. I hated books more than anything else because books reminded me of school, and I was horrible at my school. I didn't see the point of learning most of the things that they would teach us back in school, so I didn't care much about it, and that's why my grades were absolutely horrible. As a little kid, your grades really matter. If you get good grades, that means you are smart and everyone gonna like you, and vice versa, of course. And I was on the other side. Back then, I haven't read a single book outside my school books, so I've had this perception that all books are useless and boring like the ones in my school. You can't really blame me because I was a little ignorant kid. My biggest problem at that time was my self-esteem. I didn't have a purpose or a goal to strive to. I was told that my goal should be getting better grades, but since I didn't see the purpose of doing that, I kinda didn't really care. When you have a big family, it's great, but it has its nuances as well. Like your parents would give more attention to your younger siblings because they're just younger. And since you are the elder son, for some weird reason, you should be able to figure out everything on your own. I don't really blame my parents for anything because they gave me everything they possibly could. But I needed a mentor to teach me most of the things that I didn't really understand about life. Luckily, I came across this book that's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I wasn't really excited about it because I believe that it's probably another piece of garbage similar to my school books, but for some weird reason, I decided to give it a shot. I was confident that I will fall asleep after a few pages, but surprisingly, it was way much more interesting than I expected. What I have realized after reading the first chapter is that I didn't know how to live. Just because you are alive doesn't mean you know how to live, and that's why a lot of kids and adults are anxious and depressed. Life works in a certain way, and if you don't know how to deal with it, you will end up miserable. I had this problem of focusing on the negative things, and as a result of that, I complained about everything, which never solved anything. The moment I realized that I'm reactive, and if I want to stop feeling miserable, I should start focusing on the things that I can control and do my best to improve them. That's when my whole perspective about life changed. That's when I got excited about self-improvement books. To be honest, I sucked at a lot of things. My social skills were horrible, my self-esteem was below the ground, my mindset was a failure, so I began working on improving them. I picked up a book and started learning, and in a couple of months, I was crushing it. My life literally became thousands of times better. I've never loved life so much. Life is great, it's beautiful. You can have so much fun every single day, every single moment if you just learn how to do that. You don't have to be super rich and make millions of dollars or be famous or have a Bugatti. All that you need is the right mindset, the right way to approach life. However, there was a problem. After reading dozens of self-improvement books, it started getting really boring because you start coming across similar ideas. So when it comes to self-improvement books, my advice is to pick up the top 5 or 10 books and spend few months with each of them until you get the best out of them. There's a big difference between reading a book, understanding the book, and then implementing it into your life. And that's what you should strive to achieve. And if you don't know where to start, here are my top 5 favorite books. You will not regret reading them. So, good luck.